Well, you were actually in LA in the vicinity when Biggie got killed.
Absolutely. Matter of fact, me and his assistant, Leote Blacknor, was Puffy's assistant. We all hung out that day out in Malibu. Biggie and them got tattoos. And what was interesting about that day was after we hung out, I forgot the hotel we were staying at on Sunset Boulevard. When we went to the party, I had a comedy show that night at the Comedy Act Theater. I didn't want to go because when I say Vlad, that party was the shit. When I say everybody and their mama was at this event, it was amazing. So I had three women, I'm always pulling women. So I had three women leave with me to go to Crenshaw to do this comedy show. But I saw all the gang members there. I know everybody. And I said, okay, this shit ain't gonna last the whole night. When I come back, I see the police got the streets blocked off. One of my friends said, yo, TK, Biggie got shot. I'm like, yeah, right. So I went to Outcast listening party. They had a party right there on Sunset. It used to be from the old Carlos and Charlie's back in the day. So I'm up there and my senses wasn't right. I start looking out the window and I said, let me just go to Cedars Sinai. So I got in my car, went to the hospital. I saw this big crowd. I saw Leote there, and she told me that Biggie had passed away. And I just couldn't believe it. I went home, sat on my hotel. I mean, not home. I went to my hotel room, sat on the bed, and I remember like it was yesterday. I called my mom because what was crazy, he died March 9th, and my brother in 97. Am I right? Did he die 97? Biggie?
Let me see.
March 9th, 1997.
Yeah, March 9th,
Yeah. And my
1997.
brother had got murdered March 9th. And my brother got murdered in 95, first week of January. So he died on my brother's birthday. So I remember calling my mother and saying, "Ma, how this boy died." And she was really sad about it as well. So it took me, he was a good kid, so it makes you, like I said, all this death, you just appreciate life. You start getting, you appreciate everything to the point that even when you're driving, you cut the radio off just to hear the tires on the highway. You look out your window, you see the breeze, you appreciate the breeze. You see people who can't walk, you like, man, this person can't walk, and we're not thankful of how we can actually get up and go walk, and we take it for granted. So I appreciate everything.
Yeah, I mean, my dad passed uh, late last year, and I remember at the end he had to be in a wheelchair, and I remember thinking like, okay, let me get back on this treadmill. Let me go ahead and start moving around and getting in better shape. Because
Yes,
here's my dad who had been active his whole life. His
right,
whole life. He got hit with Parkinson's at the end. So it was really
man.
out of his control.
Yes.
But out of nowhere it came and it really made me think like, okay, as long as I can walk, I'm gonna appreciate walking.
That's right. And I remember I said extend the contract of life, right? That's what's the important thing. And what I want to also tell people, think about what you just said. It's not how well you live, it's how well you die.
Hmm.
Do you have everything right for you on your last days? And how do you want to go? Like this nursing, people dying in nursing homes or anything of that nature and not being prepared to be in your own home or have someone to take care of you, understanding guardianship. See, a lot of people don't understand guardianship, how if you are considered incapacitated, how the state will come in, take your home, take your money, and the children, they'll take it away from the kids. So I want everybody listening to understand guardianship. If you get a chance to watch the docu-series Dirty Money on Netflix. And it's an episode in there about guardianship, how this man had all this stuff going on and this attorney robbed him, and understand it's a system. The state is involved, the judge, the prosecutors, everything. Just like when Kobe Bryant passed away in January, and I saw his wife Vanessa had went to get to attorney to have her daughter be part of the will because Kobe didn't have time to do it prior to his death. But Now she has to pay out of the estate to guardians to protect the rights of her child. You understand? Uh, Somebody's getting paid off this man's money that had nothing to do with it. So that's why people have to really understand guardianship, understand what you're doing, and get the right attorney. Because also think about the attorneys who are the attorneys on that guardianship with Kobe. They get to eat for the rest of their life. Michael Jackson, attorneys, get to eat for the rest of their life. They wasn't in that damn basement when Joe was whooping their ass with a belt and Michael was doing all them damn spins. You understand what I'm saying? So the attorneys, whoo,
Yeah, I think that the Tupac estate is run by one of the attorneys now that his mom passed. Yeah, there you go.
paid. And if I'm not mistaken, I think you can pass it down. Like if you're an attorney, you could pass it to your children. It's a crazy game, man.